gotta do the rest of it.
I was totally fine. I set it up at home. The life was good, and I had it all together. And then when I get here, then he wants me to do something different with the camera, and I'm like, no!
Yeah.
That's what made me go blah, blah, blah. Because I had it original, but it wasn't showing him enough. Height or the out of bound line. That's what he was trying to get to change.
Yep. So the camera's good to go, huh?
Yep. Right there we are.
We got what, 5 minutes before we need to go on, is that right?
If you'll make sure
Welcome again to the broadcast for the Brown County Hornets on BC Hornet Sports, your source for Brown County sports and more. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by B&N Trucking, Main Street Repair, Cass Communications, Larry Dunn Accounting, Dot Transportation and Dot Foods, the First National Bank of Griggsville, Blessing Health System, your Mount Sterling Community Center YMCA, Sarah Culbertson Memorial Hospital, the Ray Insurance Agency, Mount Sterling Savings, All About Dance and More, the Brown County State Bank, the Comfort Man from Scranton Heating and Cooling, KLC Inc., Henry Automotive, Double K Firearms, Yingling and Nissen Insurance Agency, the Hendricker Funeral Home, Cassing Lumber Company, St. Mary's School, Heather's Tumble and Tap, the Farmers State Bank and Trust Company, A Rustic Gardens. Now it's time for the broadcast of the Brown County Hornets on BC Hornet Sports, your source for Brown County sports and more.
Hi, and welcome to BCHornetsports.com. Jared Hoots here with Lisa Surratt running the controls over here.
Best job I've ever
She's
had.
hoping, and
This
she's
is the
already
company
got
that you
one
wanna
coming
work
on
for.
quicker
Yeah.
than they're supposed to.
So we're
Probably you hear this a
fixing
lot,
few bugs
work-life
here 'cause it's
balance.
not the system that
We get that
have
at
been
DOT.
using anyway, but hey, the good news for everybody today.
Dot
was Lisa
has
gets this
a
stuff,
lot of
baby.
opportunity.
Dot
Maybe
is
explain.
family.
Maybe
And I love it. That
Stop
food
it.
cares about you.
This is Tracy Hendricker with the Hendricker Funeral Home in Mount Sterling. On behalf of our entire family, we wish the best of luck to all the Hornet teams this season. Jamie and I have always been so proud of the
Yeah,
Thank you,
little
Jared.
touch
See?
screen action there.
Yeah, it's like I'm touching, it's missing me.
Yeah,
Thank
little
you.
touch screen there. Only one malfunction today. Well, welcome back to BCHornetsports.com. Here we're in Bushnell, Prairie City here for the Hornets Class 1A second round game here. We got our Brown County Hornets coming in at 22-9 against Illini Bluffs at 14-15. Here, Lisa, how's it going?
Hey, we're gonna give it started. Hey, if I got it all set up and you can do all the talking, it's gonna be a great game.
All right, and Lisa's got it all set up for you. And the best thing about tonight so far is there's no NHS camera in sight.
So we can at least do what we want to and be able to, hopefully you'll get a good picture out of this. We know it's better than the one last night because it was lacking some.
Yeah, so we got that set up for you here. We got a nice matchup for you. You got your Brown County Hornets taking on Illini Bluffs here. Like I said, BC's 22-9 coming in. Illini Bluffs is 14-15. These two teams have met up earlier this year at the Macomb tournament in the consolation bracket, where your Hornets won 60-31 on an early morning 9 o'clock game.
Woo.
Yeah, the Hornets started that game on a 17-0 run to start the quarter. Cole Beheimer and Tate Fullerton each paced the Hornets with 17 points. So hopefully we can get a remake of that game and have a nice, easy one going into the regional championship game here. We're probably going to take a minute here. We're about 10 minutes from the tip-off according to the clock here, so we'll take a few moments here, and we'll come back on the Scranton Heating and Cooling pregame show. Welcome to the Comfort Man on the Heating and Cooling pregame show. Find them at the web at thecomfortman.com or call 217-773. We'll be back with your Dot Transportation lineups and your blessing keys of the game after a few messages.
On behalf of our entire family, we wish the best of luck to all the Hornet teams this season. Jamie and I have always been so proud of the athletic programs in the Brown County School District, which was such an important part of our own children's formative years. We are honored and humbled to have served so many families in Brown County and pledge to continue the tradition of assisting families with the dignity and compassion our community deserves. Thank you, and go Hornets!
When you are ready to move to a new home or refinance the one you are in, Farmers State Bank and Trust Company in Mount Sterling will make sure the process moves along smoothly. With competitive rates, superior service, and great solutions that fit your lifestyle and budget. Call us today and get everything you need to get moving. Farmers State Bank and Trust Company of Mount Sterling. Locally owned, locally operated, locally dedicated. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
education, special activities, affordable tuition, and after-school care in a loving, faith-based family atmosphere. All students, kindergarten through 8th grade, are one-on-one, which means each student has their own iPad. If 5 or more students commit to attend St. Mary's School from Rushville and Mearstown, St. Mary's can provide free transportation to and from school. It's not too late to register. Call Melissa at 217-773-2825 to schedule a tour today.
When it comes to handling your taxes, ever feel a bit taxed? If so, why not give yourself some well-deserved tax relief and visit Larry Dunn Accounting. Larry and his staff have been helping clients with tax return preparation, bookkeeping, payroll, sales tax, and business consultation since 1980. Put their experience to work for you today. After almost 5 decades in business, their number one priority remains building long-term relationships. Larry Dunn Accounting, 443 East Main Street in Mount Sterling, or call 217-773-3400.
Once or twice a year, I might get so you know what that is.
What do I love about our team? We have a good chemistry. We all work together.
I mean, come on. I've got the best job in the world. Sometimes they say, oh, I like to do handstands.
Yeah, I taught Brian how to do the handstand. That's all right.
And every day, I mean, it's a fun day.
Yeah, it definitely makes me proud to be here.
Are you looking for an organization that changes lives both physically and emotionally? The Mount Sterling Community Center YMCA can help. Busy parents love the variety of activities for the whole family and our on-site childcare. We offer scholarship assistance and great options to fit any budget. Kickstart your new healthy routine with our group classes like yoga and Zumba. As a nonprofit organization, we pride ourselves on making a positive impact, not only in individuals, but also our community. We hope you'll join us at the Mount Sterling YMCA. Your future self will thank you.
And welcome back to BCHornetsports.com. Jared Hoots along with Lisa Surratt here, manning the controls here for you at the Brown County Illini Bluffs Regional game here in Bushnell. We're back on the pregame show, sponsored by Scranton Heating and Cooling. Pregame is brought to you by the Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling. You can find him on the web at comfortman.com or by calling 217-773-2626. We're going to go on the Blessing Health Systems keys to the game. The Blessing Health Clinic is excited to be a part of your community. We're committed to providing compassionate, comprehensive care for you and your family. Experience the Blessing difference at 521 East Main or call 217-773-7105 here. And our starting lineups here looks like this for your Brown County Hornets. We're starting Brody Woodward, number 2, a 5'11 senior. Tate Fullerton, a 6'1" guard, number 10. Mason Henry is 6'4" senior. Good to see Mason back in the starting lineup.
Yes, it
After
is.
that little ankle snafu here, we got Cole Beheimer, number 23, a 5'11" junior, and number 33, Colby Wart, a 6' junior, rounding out the starting lineups for Coach Eric Jones, helped out by Coach Jeremy Garrett and Brian Ingram. On the Illini Bluffs side here, number 1, Wyatt Hindle. He's a sophomore. He's a 6'2", 145-pound sophomore. Number 14, Devin White, a freshman, a 6'2", 144-pound freshman. Number 20, Brandon Coates, a 6'4" junior. Number 22, Toby Cooper, a 6'3" freshman. And Hank Alvey, number 32, looks like the man in the middle, 6'9" sophomore, weighing in at 205 here. The staff for Illini Bluffs is head coach Clay Vass. Some of you guys from the area may remember Clay Vass. He's at AC Central for a while with the Arthuroni Twins. He has been at Hamilton. He's been at Central Lee. Has a lot of success all over the place. He's had about 3 or 4 winning teams here at Illini Bluffs. I know we ran into him the last year I was doing this with D. Drake and Tanner Stusenbach's team over here in the sectional game. Had a hard-fought win against them, but a well-coached team that we played against there. With that, so that's your transportation starting lineups there. With that, we're going on the Blessing Health Service keys of the game here. I would say the keys of the game, the big thing is for the Hornets. They got off to a fast start the first time they played these guys. Started off 17-0 over Macomb. Looking at Illini Bluffs roster, they're pretty young. But doing some research before we started the game, they're playing a lot better, and you'll see that as the young teams mature through the season. These guys aren't freshmen and sophomores anymore. They're sophomores and juniors. So they got some height. They got some length.
They definitely got some height. You
Yeah.
said 6'9". I'm like, no, he read that wrong.
Yep, we got 6'2" across the board, it looks like, with a 6'9" guy and 6'4". So the Hornets have to play big on the boards. Doesn't look like it's a solid 6'9". I mean, they're still growing.
Sure.
I think we definitely have the beef on them, but they got the length, it looks like, right now. We're going to have to use our speed at our guards and probably ball pressure and get some early turnovers will probably be the key to the Hornets. I think the big thing, too, is from what I gathered, Illini Bluffs likes to play a 1-2-2 zone, so we're going to have to penetrate that zone, and we're going to have to get easy shots in the lane for our guards or knock down some jumpers to get them out of that zone. So looking forward to an exciting matchup here. Like I said, Illini Bluffs is vastly improved from the last time we played them, so it's not going to be a cakewalk for your Hornets, but our Hornets have sure improved a lot also. So make sure we're ready to go here. We got about 2 minutes and 34 seconds on the clock, and this is your Scranton Heating and Cooling pregame show brought to you by the Comfort Man. Give them a call at 217-773-2626. We'll be back after these messages.
Chad Yingling here with Yingling Nissan Insurance. We have over 40 years of experience in the insurance business. So we want to make sure that you are well protected. So that means making sure you have the best coverage possible to protect you financially. We do all kinds of insurance, personal, farm, commercial, governmental, you name it, we can insure it. So check us out, www.ynagency.com, or give us a call, 217-773-3397.
Napa Know How. Hello, Earl Flack for your locally owned McKay Napa Auto Parts store in Mount Sterling, Illinois. Farm filter tool sale going on right now at your Mount Sterling Napa store. Ask for the $31,999 account or the farm and filter sale. Up to 40% off on Napa filters. Tools and equipment are on sale. Get the good stuff with Napa Know How. Don't forget Gates hydraulic hoses made up at our store. Come and meet our friendly staff, and thank you for your business.
Grocery store that offers our community the selection, variety, and prices found in larger markets. By maintaining our hometown proud attitude by offering convenience and customer service second to none. Looking for lunch? Check out the deli for daily lunch specials and homemade salads. Open Monday through Saturday, 7 to 9 p.m., Sunday, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. The Mount Sterling IGA, 200 Pittsfield Road, Mount Sterling, Illinois, a proud sponsor of Brown County Students in Athletics.
Food, shelter, fast Wi-Fi. It's all we really need. Good thing Cascom has fast, reliable Wi-Fi to power all your gadgets all at once. Call or click Cascom.com to upgrade today.
A Rustic Garden ships home and garden accents coast to coast, right from its location in Mount Sterling. The folks there customize each sail by painting unique and vintage colors to match the look of the home or flower garden. They also do wrought iron fencing. How long does that last? 100 years? 200 years? Who knows how long wrought iron fencing will last? Shop www.arusticgarden.com and get it shipped directly to your front door.
It's Sleep Tight's biggest sale of the year. Get a king for the price of a queen and a queen for the price of a twin. You heard me right. It's king for the price of a queen and a queen for the price of a twin. And as always, free delivery, free setup, and free removal of your old mattress. Better bed, less money? You bet. It's Sleep Tight's king for the price of a queen and queen for the price of a twin. Going on now at Sleep Tight, Quincy, Jacksonville, and Macomb.
Better bed, less money, sleep tight.
Sleep tight.
And we're back here on BCHornetsports.com. Jared Hoots, Lisa Surratt bringing you second round action of your Brown County Hornets taking on Illini Bluffs. We're about ready to start here. There's 8 minutes on the clock. Illini Bluffs is getting introduced. We're going to go over your DOT Transportation starting lineups once again. Illini Bluffs is going with Wyatt Hendel, a 6'2 sophomore. Number 14, Devin White, a 6'2 freshman. Number 20, Brandon Coates, a 6'4 junior. Cooper, number 22, a 6'3 freshman, and Alvey, a 6'9 sophomore, number 32. So they're starting 2 freshmen, 2 sophomores, and a junior for Illini Bluffs. They're coached by Clay Vass. For your Brown County Hornets, we're starting number 2, Brody Woodward, a 5'11 senior. Number 10, Tate Fullerton, a 6'1" guard, a senior. Mason Henry, a 6'4" senior. Cole Beheimer, number 23, a 5'11 junior. And number 33, Colby Ward, a 6' junior. Brown County comes in at 22-9. Illini Bluffs is coming in at 14-15 here. We're about ready for second round action here in the beautiful Bushnell Prairie City Bowl here. It's a nice little venue if you haven't been here before. It's a kind of a smaller version of the JHS Bowl. And we're about ready for tip-off here. Illini Bluffs has the height advantage, but I think Brown County has the quickness. We'll see which 2 teams win out in the beginning here. And here we go. We're ready for tip-off. It's going to be Fullerton versus Alvey. And the ball is in the air. It's going to be controlled by... Going to re-jump it maybe? Oh, we're going to give it to White. So Brown County is going to have the ball first. Here, looks like Tate Fullerton is going to be the trigger man here for Brown County. Brown County, they're practicing for the pick-to-picker actually out the Wart. Wart pump fakes, gets a man in the air from a 15-foot jumper off the back iron, no good. Henry up high, can't grab the rebound, is pulled down by Hindle for Illini Bluffs. Illini Bluffs moves up to White. White quickly up the court to Cooper. Cooper for 3, off the back iron, no good. Alvey going to call it over the backboard there, so it's going to be out of bounds. But that was a real nice job by Alvey getting in position for that offensive rebound for Illini Bluffs. Fullerton bringing it up the floor. Looks like Illini Bluffs is in a 1-2-2 extended court. Pressure, not so much trap. Now they're more in the matchup zone out of it. Fullerton off the bounce, over to Henry. Henry picks it up, over to Wart. Wart back to Fullerton. Fullerton off the bounce to the right side. Beheimer open for 3 in the corner. Off the back iron, no good. Fullerton there with the board. Goes up strong with it. Off the glass, no good. Rebounded there by Coates. Coates dribbles off of Henry's foot, but recovered by White. White on the right-handed bounce going in the front court. Brown County's playing man-to-man defense so far. Fullerton. Wart's guarding Alves. Drop step, fakes, gets tipped away by Beheimer. Good quick hands by Cole. Wart up to Beheimer, fast break. Left hand and foul, no good though. So Beheimer's going to go to the line to shoot 2. That foul is going to be on number 14, Devin White. That's going to be his first. Beheimer is going to the line at the 6:58 mark, looking for the Hornets' first points of the game.
First point of the whole game. We're going to take it. Next time.
Little nerves right now from the Hornets. Everything's a little short in this big game. Beheimer a little quick on that free throw. Cole, the lefty at the line. Up with the second. Off the front iron, no good. Rebounded there by Coates. Coates guarded by Woodward, up to Hindale. Hindale off the bounce with the left hand, controlling it, guarded by Beheimer. Fullerton, looks like a trap's coming from Fullerton, doesn't like it, goes back. Over to Alvey. 2, no good. Alvey with the rebound. On Fullerton, bounces his way in. Right hand up and no good. Rebounded there by Mason Henry. Fullerton off the right side, got Wart. Up the middle, Wart on the drive, spins back to the left hand. Nice pass to Henry. Decides to kick it back out. That was a good look by Wart. Woodward for 3.
Yes.
And it's good, and Brody Woodward gets us off the schneid. 3-0 Hornets with 6:17 left to go. Brown County now in a full court man-to-man. That's Coates clearing it out. Woodward guarding him. Looks like a right-handed main dribble there. Up to Alvey. Alvey for 3. Big man with range, and he matches Woodward for 3, and we got a 3-3 ball game. Big guy showing some range. Fullerton off the bounce in the Wart. Wart off the left hand, pulls 15-foot jumper off the back iron, rolls around, and that's pulled down by Alves. Up ahead to White. White off the bounce to Cooper. Cooper back to Alves. Alves gets straddled. Good hands by Beheimer. Beheimer with another pick on the right-handed dribble is going to go. No foul called. Little body there by number 20. Pulled out by Hindale. The good aggressive move by Beheimer. Beheimer another hand. That's his third steal of the game, and up and in, and that's Cole Beheimer. Cole Beheimer is being an absolute pest right now for the Hornets in a good way. Good hands by Cole. White looking at Fullerton on the right-hand side. Over to 22, down to 20. White off the bounce. That is going to be out of bounds. Going to stay here with IB. Hornets got their hands on that one. Cole Beheimer's doing a really good job with the defensive end, being real active with his hands. Illini Bluffs out of bounds. Looked like a little flex cut. He got 20 in the corner. Looked like he stepped on the line. Maybe not. Cooper over there to Alves. He's going to shoot over Fullerton. And that is going to be rebounded by Ward. That's going to be a problem because we can't get up and guard him.
Whoa.
And we got a foul on the play. That foul is going to be on 22. And the ref took a little tumble. I think the Russian judge gave him a 9 on the landing, I believe, on that one.
Something like that, and I'm not for sure. The foul got called on the official and the number 22.
Yeah, hopefully he's okay.
Yeah, he kind of pulled back up.
Yep, and the ref says he's good. The foul's going to be on 22. That's Cooper's first. Ward's going to be the trigger man. The ref has a nice smile on his face after that beautiful landing he took. And Fullerton against this 1-2-2 matchup. Over to Beheimer. Beheimer off to the bounce to Wart. Wart on the right side. 2-foot jump shot. No good. Up to White. White throws
Beheimer almost had it.
Up to Alheim. Up and good. And that's 5 points by Alvey for the young sophomore. Fullerton up to Beheimer. Beheimer at the top of the key. Over to Fullerton. Fullerton off the bounce to the right side to Beheimer in the corner for 3. Off the back iron, no good. Rebounded by Hindale. Illini Bluffs is looking to run. They got Alvey on the side. They got it to him. The big man turns it down. Up to Cooper. Cooper over to Coates for 3, and he got it. And that makes it 8-5. The 4-minute mark on the Cash Communications scoreboard. Fullerton off the bounce, takes it hard right at White, and that's going to be a foul. That's a great aggressive move by Fullerton, just putting his head down and going there and forcing the issue.
Who got that score for those, Jared?
That would be Coates, number 20.
Thank you.
And this is the mass timeout that nobody's wearing. All right, so we're going to be back. It is 8-5 IB. We'll be back after these messages.
KLC Inc. They are an apparel shop that specializes in screen printing, embroidery, custom and team apparel, promotional products, fundraising items, home decor, and personalization of almost anything. They strive to make the customer number one and get the customer the professional results that they are looking for. KLC Inc. at 509 Pittsfield Road, or call them at 217-773-9090. KLC Inc. You think it, we ink it. Mitsubishi ductless systems give you individual room control and allergen filtration with no ductwork, so you can be as comfortable as you want anywhere in your home. The Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling can help you design a Mitsubishi system for your new addition, remodeling project, your man cave, or she shed. Call Scranton Heating and Cooling today to come and evaluate the best options available to you. The Comfort Man, 217-773-2626, or on the web at comfortman.com.
And we're back on BCHornetsports.com. Jared Hoots and Lisa Surratt bringing the action here. It is 8-5 with 3 minutes and 56 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. That was the under 4 timeout, so they're going to carry that on in the postseason, it looks like. We got Gabe Blakely, Sam Carr, Tate Fullerton, Brody Woodward, and Colby Ward out there for your Hornets. Fullerton's going to be at the line shooting 2, his first free throw attempts of the game. The first one is up and in and out, no good for Fullerton. The second by Fullerton is up. Off the back iron, no good. Rebounded there by Alvey. Up to Hindale. Got a full court man. Over to Cooper. Cooper three-pointer. Off the back iron, no good. Rebounded by Fullerton. Quickly up the floor to Carr. Carr's all by himself. Off the glass and in for 2 points. That's Sam's first bucket of the game. That's the tempo the Hornets need to play at. We need to cause some havoc and get going. That's a lot of contact there for nothing to be called there. Up to Alvey. Alvey's on the ground. That's going to have to be traveled. I would called. And after the under 4 timeout, the physicality has really picked up in the game. I'm not for sure who these 3 officials are. I two of them I do not recognize. The one handing the ball I do. I've had him before, but I just can't remember his name.
That happens the older you get.
Yeah,
Ask Steve all about that.
Woodward for three off the back iron, no good. That's Coates with the rebound, up to Cooper. Back over to Coates. Coates off the bounce to the right hand to Hindale. Hindale, 44, is a new player. That's Kazmarek in the game. Over to Coates, no good. Kazmarek's fighting. Carr is going to go to the ground with the ball, and they're going to call jump ball. That was a good job by Sam being physical. Like I said, Ben Kazmarek is a new guy in the game for Illini Bluffs. Ball's going to be out of bounds to IB. Hindale's going to be the trigger man. You got to watch the big man going back to the rim on this one if he's away from the ball. There's Hindale with a nice pin on Carr, left-handed up and in. That was a nice, sweet footwork for that big man. Wart quickly in the backcourt. Oh, out of control. Hindale with the ball. He's got Albie, the big man, on the run. Up and no good. Rebounded there. Fought for Albie again. Up and going to be fouled, and that's going to be Carr. And the Hornets are going to have to do a better job of getting a body on the big guy. He's really long, but he doesn't look like, you know, his legs aren't as big as ours. I think we need to be a lot more physical with the big man.
Knock him down.
And the first one by Albie is up.
No good on that one.
And no good. Oh, for the second one, it's 10-7 here with 2:48 left to go on your Cass Communications scoreboard. Albie with the second one. Up and in. And that gives him 6 points?
That is correct.
And Fullerton up on the right side over and over. A good fake there. Over to Carr. Carr underneath. Gets blocked by Alves. Alves is kind of controlling the game right now for IB. And Cooper off the three-pointer by Cooper. In and out, no good. Rebounded by Beheimer. He's going to be fouled here. And that's one way to negate the big man is keep getting these fouls on him. We go to the free throw lines and shoot these freebies. We don't have to worry about him. That foul's on Hindale. That's his first. Fullerton up to Woodward. He's got Carr in the corner. Carter for three is tipped by Alvey again. Boy, I've been saying that name a whole lot for IB right now. Hinsdale out of the double team. Over to Albie. Albie with a foot on the line. And no good. Rebounded by Woodward. Double teamed in there. Out to Fullerton. If he wants to push it, he has the numbers. He's got Carr on the wing. Nope, he's going to take it himself. Kicked out to Beheimer for three, and good. Cole Beheimer buries the three from the corner to make it 11-10 with 2 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. IB bringing the ball back down the floor with Cooper. Cooper to Kazmarek. Over to Coates. Coates finds Hinsdale in the corner. Off the bounce. Doesn't like it. Back to Alvey. Alvey off the bounce. Fakes. Ball in the right hand. Over to Coates. Coates is going to reset the offense here. Brown County is now playing a 2-3 zone with Woodward and Beheimer up top. Ball's over to Coates. Coates doesn't like a skip pass, a little fade screen to Coates, and that's going to be a block on Fullerton. I think if he falls down, he's going to sell that call, but that's going to be Fullerton's first. Looks like Brown County is going to stay in the 2-3 zone in the out-of-bounds play. The old corner play. Here it goes to the corner. Doesn't like it. Good defense by Fullerton's got Beheimer, and it's up and in. And Cole Beheimer now has 7. I was close. There's no scoreboard up here to keep track of. Up to Kazmarats quickly in the other.
And Brown County has a lead.
Yes, and Brown County's got their first lead in a while. Up to Coates for three, and he's got it. That kid's looking to shoot. We're going to have to find him. I guess that was only a 2 to make it 14-12. Oh, 3 is blocked by Kazmarat. Blakely blocked again by number 20. That's Coates. Fullerton stays with it, up and in, and no, in and out. Rebounded there by Kendall. Coates, ball in the left hand, slowing things down. Probably going to hold for the last shot. 14-12. Under 40 seconds here. We're at 35 seconds. That's Cooper with the ball. Brown County still in the 2-3 zone. Got to locate Coates and Albie in this one. Got the skip pass over to one. Back into Kazmarats. Drop step traveled, but no call. Oh, Albie's got the rebound, and Blakely got his hand on it, but he got a little bit too much of his hand on Albie. That's going to send Albie to his second trip to the line, correct? And it's Blakely's first foul.
That is correct.
How many points has Albie's got?
Albie has actually got 3, 4, 7.
7. He's got half. He's got more. He's got half of IB's points. And he's doing a really good job of keeping the ball high. I mean, he's listed at 6'9", and you can definitely tell he's getting his hands on a lot of shots for the Hornets also. Second one up and good by Alves. Makes it 16-12 with 19 seconds left to go in the first quarter on your Cass Communications scoreboard. Fullerton calls out for one shot here. IB's now in a man-to-man defense. Carr's coming up for a screen on Fullerton. Kicks it out to Wart. Wart turns down the 3. Back to Beheimer. Beheimer off the drive. Left-handed bounce. Gets it off and in. And Cole Beheimer buries it at the end of the first quarter to make it 16-15 on your Cash Communications scoreboard. And we'll be back after these messages.
Agency is an independent insurance agency in Mount Sterling. We offer competitively priced insurance products that fit the needs of you and your family. We specialize in personal, commercial, and agribusiness insurance products. So call me, Brad Caston, today at 217-773-3851 for a free quote and risk assessment. We are located at 128 West Main Street in Mount Sterling. Our phone number is 217-773-3851.
Culbertson is the heart of the communities we serve. As we introduce our new logo and refresh brand, we want you to know that we pledge to maintain the highest quality standard of care you expect here at Culbertson Memorial Hospital. We continue to remain committed to our care promise. What is our care promise? Care that proves to our customers that we do our best to meet their needs. Attitudes that demonstrate that we are here to serve our communities. Respect for all who enter our doors. Exceed the expectations of our patients. Culbertson Memorial Hospital in Rushville, empowering your health and healing.
And we're back on BCHornetsports.com. The start of the second quarter at 16-15 at Illini Bluffs over your Brown County Hornets. Brown County starting with the ball. Beheimer off the bounce, getting to the rack, and the ball's deflected there by Coates. Out with it is Coates. Coates pushing the tempo, and it's tipped from behind by Fullerton on a great hustle play. Wart coming back the other way with it. He's got Beheimer in the corner if they want him. Back to him. Back to Ward off the left-handed bounce. Don't like it. Back up to Beheimer. Wide open for 3 and off the front iron. Rebounding there by Coates. Cole's just got to keep looking for that shot. He's our leading scorer right now in the ball game. Coates handling the ball. Wide open for 3 and off the back iron. No good. Hendel with the rebound. And tipped there by Fullerton. Back out to Alves. Off the glass and in to make it 18-15 IB. The physical tone is picked up a little bit here in the guarding and the ball handlings, it looks like. We got to match their intensity right now. Beheimer off the bounce. Over to Carr. Good ball fake off the back iron. Fullerton gets his hands on it. Can't corral it, but Cooper does for IB. Cooper's going to clear it down to the other way. Fullerton is hounding him off the bounce. In a little bit of trouble here. Picks it up. Kazmarek with it. Calls out the offense over there to Cooper. Good give and go by Kazmarek, and the big fella showing a little spice to his step there. Wart off the dribble, up to Henry, out to Carr. Carr for 3 off the back iron. No good. Strong rebound by Coates. Coates is going to slow it down. Calls for a sub, it looks like. Grabbing his chest there. Coates is slowing down the offense. Carr's guarding him. Over to Kazmarek, inside to Alvey. Alvey on the double team, splits it, goes on the ground. He's going to be out of bounds on this ball. Good defense by Colby Wart and Cole Beheimer. I think the more we speed him up, the better off we are. We got to get him playing
lose
fast.
a little footing.
Yep, we got to play him fast. Jake Lanning is checked into the game for the first time. He's going to set down Carr. So we got Henry, Lanning, Beheimer, Fullerton, and Wart out there for your Hornets. Henry's now got the ball. Back screen up to Lanning. Lanning with the reversal to Fullerton. Beheimer off the baseline cut. Now comes Henry over to Wart. Wart thinks about a 3 over to Lanning. Beheimer runs the baseline back over to Wart. Nice no-look pass to Fullerton off the glass. Great look by Kobe Magic Johnson with that arm sleeve to Tate Fullerton for the 2. Makes it 20-17. Brown County is now playing a 2-3 zone. Off the bounce is number 14, finds 22. That's Cooper for 3. And Cooper makes a 3, and that makes it 23-17 IB. On your Cash Communications scoreboard, we got 5:29 left to play. Fullerton over to Beheimer. Illini Bluffs is playing a man-to-man now out of that 1-2-2. Wart's got a screen from Fullerton off the left-handed bounce over to Fullerton. Ball fake, left-handed drive. Good pass.
Come on,
Lanning.
Jake.
Landing off the back iron
Yes.
and rolling it in the microwave. Scores for 2. Hopefully heats up the Hornets offense. That's Jake's first shot and first bucket. He had no problem with the length so far.
We'll take him.
And Wart's there guarded. Double team out of that 2-3 zone. Back over to Cooper again. Cooper lets it fly and off the backboard that time. Rebounded by Wart. Hornets push it in the front court. Fullerton receives the screen by Wart. Off the bounce to Beheimer. Beheimer back to Wart. Wart looks at the shot. Right hand off the bounce. Gets to the rim. Off the glass and no good. That's rebounded there by White. White quickly in the front court. Got Alvey with him with a kick back to Kazmarek. Good hands by Wart. Out to Alvey. Alvey's got Kazmarek in the post. Pump fakes. Goes up with the left hand. Doesn't get it to go. Right out to Alvey's. 4-3. And in. And that's a three-pointer by Alvey's. And that's his third 3 of the game. And that makes it 26-19 on your Cast Communication scoreboard with 4:19 left to play. We'll be back after these messages.
When it comes to your money, local is better. Farmers National Bank of Griggsville is here in the heart of the community, working where we live. We make sensible loans to our friends and neighbors so that we can help our community grow. Stop by and see our friendly staff and see what we can do to meet your financial goals. Located in Griggsville, Pittsfield, and Mount Sterling. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
A collision with your vehicle can be stressful on its own. You don't need more stress dealing with the Auto Body Shop. Malwen Auto Body and owners Chuck and Brandy Malwen can help take the stress out of the process. Chuck brings over 24 years in the auto body business and is ICAR certified. Malwen Auto Body, 149 Main Street in Mount Sterling. Call 217-773-2127. Malwen Auto Body, the quality of yesterday with the knowledge of today. The right.
And we're back on BCHornetsports.com, and after a timeout by Brown County, they have the ball with 4:11 left to go. We got Beheimer, like IB came out of 1-3-1, and Lanning's open for 3 and short on that. So IB switched to 1-3-1 there. Out to White. White brings it up quickly. They got 20. That's Coates for 3 off the back iron, and Kazmarek runs it down. Back up to Cooper. Cooper ball fakes. Doesn't like it. Over to Coates. Back over to Alvey. Alvey over to White. White off the bounce with the left hand. Good defense by Beheimer. I tell you what, Beheimer's been the star of the game for the Hornets, in my opinion. He came to play today.
Definitely playing it.
This is definitely the best defense I've seen him play this year. And he's being aggressive on offense.
I think we're going for a mask is what that one looked like. We'll finish the commercial that we were on.
And we got the under 4-minute break. We'll be back after these messages.
At All About Dance and More LLC, these are our core values. Perseverance by all studio members to put forth good effort to achieve goals. Innovative creation of original and unique learning environments. Fierce energy and community that builds student happiness, self-esteem, quick learning, and bold relationships. Integrity and investment in quality professional work where trust and high morals are practiced. Commitment to the studio family with loyalty, responsibility, and high expectations to create a lifelong appreciation for the AADM journey.
Are you looking to start a career or just looking for a change? B&N Trucking offers many different driving options, ranging from home every night to home on the weekends. Apply online at bnntrucking.net or call us at 217-289-3555 to see what fits your needs. B&N Trucking, a family-owned local trucking company.
At Brown County State.
And we're back with you on BCHornetsports.com with 3:47 left to go in the second quarter. Illini Bluffs is up 26-19 on your Brown County Hornets here. And that was our under 4-minute mass timeout there. And it's going to be Illini Bluffs ball out of bounds. Brown County looks like they're still in the 2-3 zone here. And the trigger man for IB is going to be Coates. Coates is looking for Kazmarek. Doesn't like it out there to Alvey. Alvey over to Cooper. Cooper to White. Got Coates in the corner. Coates for 3, and he buries it. We're going to have to start locating shooters, or it's going to be a short night for the Hornets.
That is so sure.
That's 29-19 here with 3:33 left to go in the second quarter. Illini Bluffs is back into that 1-2-2 matchup zone defense here. Wart's out top, guarded closely by Colts. Coates using its length. Coates is now on the ball. Coates is just hounding the point. We got Fullerton with the ball. Hornets look a little confused right now about what's going on. We need to get some movement by our players and a lot of watching right now what's going on. Over to Fullerton.
With a purpose.
Over to Beheimer. That's a good drive by Beheimer, attacking the baseline. Goes up strong, gets it blocked by Alves, and it's run down there by Coates. Coates throws it off the backboard. There's that man, Beheimer. Been all over the place. Into Henry.
Yes,
Henry
Mason.
and then scores it. That cuts the IB lead to 8 with 2:53 left to go. I tell you what, Cole Beheimer is making it happen for the Hornets right now. And Cole's guarded the ball, and that is Cooper. Cooper up to White. White off the bounce to the right hand to Alves. Alves turned down the 15-footer. Going to reset the offense. That's Cooper. Cooper off the bounce. They're going to get Wart for a foul here. Just a little too aggressive. I will give IB a lot of credit right now. Those young freshmen and sophomores have really played under
Playing some good
control
ball.
and poised right now. It's a lot easier when you're hitting shots, though.
Makes a big difference.
It sure does. Devin White with the ball. He's going to run the point over to Cooper. Cooper looking for Kazmarek. Over to Coates. Coates in the corner to Alves. Over to Cooper. Cooper off the bounce to Coates. Coates in the Kazmarek. Working on Henry. Back out to Coates. A give and go in and out game. No good off the back iron. Rebounded there by Wart. Wart brings it quickly up to Beheimer. It's tipped out of bounds there off of Toby Cooper. Gabe Blakely is going to check in the game. Blakely is in for Henry. Fullerton, 1-2. IB is back in that 1-2-2 matchup zone with Coates on the point. Wart over to Fullerton. Fullerton down to Beheimer. Back to Wart at the top of the key. Got Woodward on the wing. Kick to him. Three
Woody,
on the
yes.
way and buries it. And that is Brody Woodward's three-pointer there. Good assist there by Wart. Brings it to a 29-24 game with 148 left to go. Coates in the front court over to White. White off the bounce to Alves. Alves working hard in the post on Wart. Back up to White. White calling out the new play over to Cooper. Cooper back to Alves, working on Wart. Double team comes from Fullerton. Back out to Coates, over to White. White for three, his first three of the game. Off the back iron, no good. Brought down by Wart. Wart off the bounce. Beheimer in the front court, open. Doesn't like it. Good give and go. Wart with a spin move, up, back across his body. No good. Fullerton fights, keeps it alive. Over to Woodward. Woodward for
Woody.
three. Buries it. Good hard work in there by Fullerton, and Woodward gets the reward of the 3 points there. Cuts the lead to 2 with 1:08 left to go. Coates with the ball, over to White. White off the bounce. Bout traveled with it. Out to Albies. Fullerton working hard. Kazmarek traveled with it. It's going to be a charge. Bulls over Gabe Blakely. And the momentum is swinging Brown County's way.
We'll take it. We'll play
Good
some hard ball.
Good flourish here. Great job by Gabe Blakely taking that charge. Colby Wart is checking out of the game, and in comes Sam Carr. Hornets need to capitalize on the momentum they got going right now. Get Beheimer a shot for three or Woodward a shot for three here to get going.
Trying to go out of it in ahead of this thing at halftime.
That's right. You survive it. Survive's the big thing. Beheimer with it on the right side. IB's back to right. The man-to-man. Oh, and that ball is going to be a jump ball call. The one you don't say too often is Beheimer's the smaller man, brought the ball down to the 6'9 Albies, and he got his hand on it. You don't see that too often.
Yeah.
It's going to be Hornets ball out of bounds on that jump ball call with 3:39 left to go. Fullerton looking for somebody to throw to.
Got pushed by 44, I think, is going to get the call.
It's going to be a second one on Kazmarek. Now, Kazmarek is definitely the enforcer out there for IB.
Yeah.
He knows his role, and he does it well. He's got good footwork for a post player, and he's playing that physical style. He's rooting Blakely out right now. Fullerton with a good spin move, and they're going to call a travel. And I don't know about that one. Our view's a little blocked, but that looked like a good post move from my angle. They better watch their big guys post work if they're going to call that.
Yeah.
It'll be into Coates. Coates' ball's ripped away by Woodward, and we're starting to get a little chippier. It's picking up a little bit. Hindle's coming in for White. Going to set him down with 30.3 seconds left to go here. IB still up 2 points and with the ball here in the second quarter. Coates release, back up to Alves. Alves working on Carr, back to Hindle. Hindle back to Alvey. Alvey off the bounce, over to Kazmarek. Finds Cooper. Cooper off the bounce to Coates. Kazmarek working on Blakely in the post, doesn't like it. Looking a little high-low game between Kazmarek and Alvey inside there. Hindle back over to Alvey. Back over to Coates. Coates for three, a deep three. No good. Rebounded there by Blakely. Thrown away. 22's got it in, and that is Kobe Cooper making the steal and giving IB a 4-point lead going into the half. And with into the halftime here, it's 31-27. IB on top of Brown County Hornets here on your Cash Communications scoreboard. We'll be back with halftime stats and the keys to the game after these messages.
State Bank, our interest is in the students of our community. We think it's important to reward students for their hard work. With our Hoorays for A program, students can earn cash for their savings account. Plus, the students in school will be entered into an annual grand prize contest. Stop in the Brown County State Bank for Hooray for A's rules. Brown County State Bank, 101 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, member FDIC, and equal opportunity lender.
Hi, I'm Heather Henry at Heather's Tumble and Tap in Mount Sterling, where we have been teaching dance to the children of Brown County and the surrounding areas since 1995. We offer classes in tap, jazz, pom, tumbling, and offer an all-boys tumbling class for all those future Hornet athletes. At Heather's Tumble and Tap, we focus on fun, friends, and the fundamentals of dance in a non-competitive atmosphere. Follow us on Facebook to stay up to date on upcoming classes and events.
To your account on your schedule. The Mount Sterling Savings Center is a proud supporter of Brown County Athletics. Mount Sterling Savings Center, conveniently located at 201 West Main, the intersections of routes 24 and 99, is a branch of the Beardstown Savings located at 301 South Main. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Brown County is a rural area, a little over 300 square miles. In a small community, you need somewhere where people can come and get access to materials.
The Brown County Public Library, this new library, will be a central space that really links our communities.
This new library is free access for everyone, all people within Brown County.
We can't do it without you.
This is your library.
Please donate.
Meet me at the library.
At Henry Automotive, they believe in honest, hometown service. They have the latest in technology and tools and are equipped for any job. So, whether it's an oil change, scheduled maintenance, a check engine light, or a major repair, Doug and Darren Henry, your ASE-certified mechanics, are standing by to get you back on the road. Henry Automotive, located at 1157 690 East Street, Mount Sterling. Just turn north at the KC Hall onto Damon Road. Drive 1.8 miles and look for the big blue and yellow sign. Call Henry Automotive at 773-9066. Once again, that's Henry Automotive at 773-9066. Main Street Repair and Terry Ham have the reputation of being the best at front-end alignments in the area. With 20 years of experience, Terry is the person that customers and auto repair professionals refer their friends and customers to. But alignments are not the only thing that they do at the Main Street Repair. They repair steering and suspension issues, install leveling and lift kits, repair and replace brakes and tires, do oil changes, as well as minor engine and miscellaneous repairs. Main Street Repair at 216 West Main Street in Mount Sterling. Call for your appointment today at 217-773-3848. Once again, that's 217-773-3848.
Why you should want to drive for Dodd, because Dodd is the best company out there. It's hands down.
I feel like the 4-on-4-off schedule is like one of the best schedules to have to work and still have free time.
Dodd has given me the opportunity, put it in front of me, and all I had to do was jump on it. Been happy ever since.
It's been a fantastic ride.
All right, welcome back here on your Brown County BCHornets.com here. We are at the halftime show right now. We got the halftime show is brought to you by Yingling and Nissen. You can find them on the web at YNC Agency or stop by their office at 111 West Washington, Mount Sterling. Call 773-3397 Yingling Nissen Agency. For Brown County, right now Brody Woodward's got three-pointers for 9 points. Tate Fullerton has 2 points. There you go. Whatever you hit there just did something. Jake Lindy's got 2 points. Mason Henry's got 2 points. Sam Carr has 2 points. And Cole Beheimer is your leading scorer with 10. On Illini Bluffs side, Wyatt Hindell's got 2. Brandon Coates has 3 threes and a free throw for 8 points. He's got 2 threes and a 2 for 8 points. Toby Cooper's got 5 points. Hank Alvey has 13 points. And Ben Kazmarek has 3. Right now, only foul trouble on the game is Ben Kazmarek for IB has 2. Everybody else just has 1 or in pretty good shape here. Right now, we're at the Yuengling Nissen halftime show. You can stop by at their office at 111 West Washington or Mount Sterling or call 773-3397, your Yuengling and Nissen agency. We're going to go over your Blessing Health System's key to the game here. For family medicine care as close as 521 East Main Street in Mount Sterling, call 217-773-7105. Make an appointment at Blessing Mount Sterling System. I'd say our keys to the game. Easton, you want to say some keys to the game? No? Okay. Our keys to the game right now are, I think right now for the Hornets is we got to be aggressive. Right now the length of IB is really bothering us. They're long. They're athletic. We got to draw some guys. We got to get open shots. We got to set some screens, and we got to move without the ball. Too much standing around. If you stand around, that length becomes a lot bigger. I think a few of our kids are getting frustrated. When they get blocked, you got to keep going. Fullerton had a great job by just putting his head down and going. You got to put
drive.
your head and your shoulder in the middle of their chest and get going. You get to the free throw line. That sets up open shots. Okay, Beheimer needs to knock down shots, just like Woodward's knocking down open shots. But I think our drivers have to get going to get to the rim. We can't let that length deter us. And on defense, we just got to keep being scrappy. Cole Beheimer's doing a great job getting his hands on passes. They throw it in the post. And lastly, we got to locate shooters. We're giving way too many open threes, and they're shooting them with confidence. We got to get out to shooters. And I say for IB is you just got to keep doing what you're doing. You got to use your length and keep altering shots. You're doing a real good job switching from man to zone, which is confusing Brown County a little bit. And I think on offense, use your size. They're doing a good job going inside to Kazmarek. He's kicking it back out. Alvey's doing a real good job on the boards. Coates and Cooper are doing a good job knocking down shots. So I would say that would be my game plan if I was Illini Bluffs. If I was Brown County, I would get to the rim and get the ball to shooters. But I got to put my head down. I have to go. I got to force myself to go. And if I get blocked, guess what? It's still my ball out of bounds. So it's not a mental thing. It's not a you look bad thing. It's, hey, he's bigger than me. I got to learn from him.
I got to do it.
Yep,
Got to drive for it and do the best I can.
Yep, I got to do it. So with that, those are the keys to the game brought to you by the Blessing Health Systems. We'll be back after these messages with the second half of Brown County IB after these messages.
This is Brandon Kindhart with Double K Firearms. At Double K Firearms, we treat you like family and want you to enjoy your experience while you're here. We buy, sell, and trade new and used firearms and much, much more. We offer an amazing selection and extremely competitive prices. We would love to get you set up with whatever it is you're looking for, whether it's for hunting, recreation, or just adding to your collection. That's Double K Firearms, 212 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, or call 217-430-7523. And remember, always support local, and the best time to buy it's when you see it.
Cassing Lumber Company, your do-it-best quality paint dealer, mixes unique paint colors for any project. Bring a sample of your pillows, curtains, or other items, and Cassings will scan them into their computer. Mix your unique color of do-it-best quality paint and save the information. Need a special gift? Cassing's gift department has gifts for everyone. Cassing Lumber Company, hometown family-owned lumber and hardware store, supporting hometown schools and families for 45 years. Route 99 South, Mount Sterling. Call 217-773-2611. When it comes to handling your taxes, ever feel a bit taxed? If so, why not give yourself some well-deserved tax relief and visit Larry Dunn Accounting. Larry and his staff have been helping clients with tax return preparation, bookkeeping, payroll, sales tax, and business consultation since 1980. Put their experience to work for you today. After almost 5 decades in business, their number one priority remains building long-term relationships. Larry Dunn Accounting, 443 East Main Street in Mount Sterling, or call 217-773-3400.
The Ray Insurance Agency is an independent insurance agency in Mount Sterling. We offer competitively priced insurance products that fit the needs of you and your family. We specialize in personal, commercial, and agribusiness insurance products. So call me, Brad Cassing, today at 217-773-3851 for a free quote and risk assessment. We are located at 128 West Main Street in Mount Sterling. Our phone number is 217-773-3851.
All right, we're back here on bchornets.com. Aaron, we are getting ready to go, and hopefully the audio goes in and out.
Yeah,
if you guys are hearing this okay, let us know. With that, we got a cord that's kind of being funky here. You all right? Can you hear me or no?
I don't hear you, but you know what? You can keep up.
Yeah, make sure if you guys are listening out there, let us know here because we got a cord that's malfunctioning. We're starting here in the second half here, and the Brown County starts with the ball. And it goes right inside to Mason Henry, and Mason goes up, and it is blocked out of bounds to start with. This top part. Damn it. Is that better? You got me now? I think it's that right there. What if we put it over this?
As long as they get some feedback from them, as long as they can hear you, they don't need to hear me.
Gotcha. Make sure you guys out there are, we sound fine. All right, appreciate that. All right, we have a little cord that's going crazy there, so apologize for the technical difficulties here. With I got a ball out of bounds. You guys saw what happened because I sure didn't, because I was messing with the cord. Brown County's at a 1-2-2 half court, and up to Coates. Coates off the bounce, and that's going to be a block on Mason Henry. Maybe a little too far under the basket on that. That's going to be Mason's second. No, his first of the game. IB is going to have the ball out of bounds here. The trigger man is going to be Coates. Coates throwing it in to White. White over to Cooper. Cooper off the bounce, throws it to Alves. Alves looks for White, a good pin, and good up with it, and I missed it. Kazmarek on the rebound, up with the left hand and in, and Ben Casimir with the basket. Beheimer quickly to the side, up to Wart. Wart's got Beheimer. Illini Bluffs is now in that 1-2-2 again, and Fullerton hits the floor, and they're going to call a foul. And that foul is going to be on 14. It's on White. It's his third foul, so a good key foul on the starters. The Hornets are out there with Fullerton, Henry, Wart, Woodward, and Beheimer. A quick pin attempt by Wart. Goes out of bounds. Fullerton's going to be the trigger man. I don't know why it's out of bounds over there, but we'll go with it. Wart going. Miss it. Nobody throw it in. The ball about stolen. Beheimer's got it with the nice pass to Fullerton. Fullerton goes up strong. Had a man on his back, but nothing's called. Up to White. White over to Coates with it. Cooper, the lob pass. No good. And Kazmarek is there. I tell you what, that kid is a trash man, and that is a great compliment for that kid. He is right there to pick up all the garbage that's going on right now. Nice physical player. And Beheimer drives strong in, and nothing's there. Wart gets it, up with it, off the left hand, no good. And White, there's going to be a foul on Wharton.
Colby's
that's
second,
I think. Yes, Colby, and it's 35-27. With 6:48 left to go here, Hornets may need a timeout just to calm down a little bit here. We're trying a little too hard, a little frustration setting in. Brown County in a 1-2-2 with Woodward on the point. Up to Coates. Coates finds Alves. Up to Cooper. Cooper off the bounce. Goes hard at Henry. Off the back iron. No good. White's on Fullerton's back, but nothing's called. Tate stays with it. Back to Cooper. Cooper off the bounce. No good. Woodward gets hugged, and that's going to be a foul. Valentine's Day was last week. And if that's White, that's 4 on White. Nope, that foul's going to be on Coates. And right now, the big difference is IB's got 5 guys going in the glass, and we only have about 3, it seems like. We've got too many guys watching. It's going to take everybody to rebound these important games.
Got to get in there.
Yep. And we got Woodward. Wart falls down, gets back up with it. Trying to get Fullerton in the post against White. Drop steps, up with it. Off the back iron, no good. Henry working hard for the rebound, gets his hand on it. It's going to be the other way. Those are good shots. They just got to finish. we're getting our looks that we want. Good post entry feed, nice post move. We just got to finish. Brown County in the 1-2-2 half court again. Cooper over to Coates. Coates running on the right side. Got a double team here by Wharton Beheimer. Dribbles out of it. Back door to Kazmarek. Doesn't like it. Kick back out to Cooper. Cooper for three. No good. Cleaned up. Nice hands by Colby Ward with the strip there up in the front court. Gets stripped himself on the ground. He gets it back. Good fight by Ward. Up to Fullerton. Fullerton off the bounce. Has got Ward. Takes it strong in the hole and in and count the bucket for Tate Fullerton. That's a good strong take by Tate. And that's exactly what the Hornets needed in that situation. Fullerton's going to go to the line for the and one and hopefully cut to that lead.
Put it up, Tate. We need it.
And off the back iron, rolls it in, and Fullerton brings the IB lead to 5 now, 35-40 with 5:42 left to go. It's like Wart sets down, Blakely's in. Carr's in, sets down Henry. Carr's playing the point of the 1-2-2 now. Back into Coates, over to Cooper. Ball's tipped away.
Nice one, Woody.
Right to Coates, though. Off the bounce, Kazmarek, and no good. Fullerton is tipped out of bounds there, off of Fullerton. Coates is going to be the trigger man and a box set for IB. Going to be the corner play. And there it is, going to the corner. Got Alves in the post. Spin move right side. In. If he gets it that deep with that length, there's not too much the Hornets can do about that shot. Up to Carr. Carr off the bounce. Carr aggressively to Woodward. Woodward thinks about a three. Ball with the left hand. Doesn't like it. Kicks it back out. Good defense there by Coates. Gets his hand on it. Up to Coates. And he's the Euro step. Airballs it. He comes back down with it. I don't know if he didn't have control of it. That should have been a travel if he caught that because he airballed it. But maybe they said he didn't have control. And there's that man, Kazmarek, on the ground there. I don't know what we're discussing right now.
I think Beheimer was questioning where it went out of bounds. It was something with him going on there is what it looked like.
Gotcha. Coach is going to be the trigger man. IB in a line. Big man's coming down the strip. And there's a quick three by 22. And that's Toby Cooper, the 6'3 freshman. And Fullerton extends IB lead to 10 now. It's 40-10. IB's on top. Woodward over to Carr. Carr's looking for Fullerton in the post. Now, one thing about Tate posting up, that does expend energy. Posts on the bounce, and they're going to call foul. And that's going to be 4 on 14, so that's a good job of getting him out of the game. I think if Fullerton makes this, it's probably a good time for a timeout.
I would totally support that, and I think he can make them.
Yep, makes both of these a call timeout and get readjusted here. Fullerton up with the first, off the back iron and no good. He's all right. Hindle's checking in for White. White goes out with 4 fouls, so he's going to probably grab some bench time for a while.
We'll take one here. We can't have 2. We'll take one.
We'll take all of them. Anything we can get. And Fullerton up and in. Makes it a 9-point lead for IB, 40-31 with 4:41 left to play. Hindle's running the point guard duties now for IB. Over to 22 is Cooper. Cooper over to Kazmarek. Over, quick ball move.
Nice
Fullerton
move.
with the nice steal. Good defensive back skills. Blakely back to Fullerton. He's bringing the front. He's got Beheimer up in the corner. He's got Carr in the corner too.
Carr yes.
For 3 and buries it. Makes it 40-34. Great assist by Tate Fullerton. Good shot by Carr. Hornets now employing a man-to-man defense. Fullerton hounding Carr. Carr with a nice help out on that. Alves are back in the game. The Kazmarek round the horn to Hindle. Backdoor to Kazmarek and through the lane. And Carr gets his hand on it. Looked like it was clean up top. They must call them down below.
Got low.
And we're going to have the under 4 mass timeout here at the 4-minute mark. And then with that, it's 40-34 IB over your Brown County Hornets on BCHornetsports.com.
Sharing a big family moment, working hard from home, relaxing with a friend. Welcome to life in the broadband age, where reliable internet has never been more important. Cascom keeps your family connected. with consistent speeds up to 1 gig and Plume whole home adaptive Wi-Fi. Make sure your home's ready for life in the broadband age. Call our local service team or visit us online at cascom.com.
Napa know-how. Hello, Earl Flack for your locally owned McKay Napa Auto Parts store in Mount Sterling, Illinois. Farm filter tool sale going on right now at your Mount Sterling Napa store. Ask for the $31,999 account or the farm and filter sale. Up to 40% off on Napa filters. Tools and equipment are on sale. Get the good stuff with Napa know-how. Don't forget Gates hydraulic hoses made up at our store. Come and meet our friendly staff, and thank you for your business.
Culbertson is the heart of the communities we serve. As we introduce our new logo and refreshed brand, we want you to know that we pledge to maintain the highest quality standard of care you expect here at Culbertson Memorial Hospital. We continue to remain committed to our care promise. What is our care promise? Care that proves to our customers that we do our best to meet their needs. Attitudes that demonstrate that we are here to serve our communities. Respect for all who enter our doors. Exceed the expectations of our patient. Culbertson Memorial Hospital in Rushville, empowering your health and healing.
And we're back here on BCHornetsports.com, and Kazmarek, the lefty at the line, buries the first one to extend IB's lead out to 41-34, the 4-minute mark. The 6'4" sophomore at the line, number 44. Eyes the second one, up and no good. They're going to have a foul there on number 20. That's Brandon Coates, the 6'4" junior. He was... And that's his second foul. Beheimer. Looks like IB is going to be in their man-to-man defense here. Looks like Hendill's got the job of guarding Fullerton. Ball screened by Wart. Comes off it on the right-hand dribble. Gets to the rim. Over Kazmarek and no good. Grabs his rebound. Goes up strong. Doesn't get the call. Back over to Carr. Throws it to Coates. Coates in the front court. Kazmarek running the floor well. Beheimer. No, that's a travel. That is great hustle by Beheimer to mess with Kazmarek at that. Like I said, that big man moves well.
He is all over it.
He moves well. And Fullerton's going to bring it down the floor. Hornets employing a 5-out offense right now. Over to Wart. Wart to Beheimer in the corner. Ball screen by Wart. Beheimer comes off of it. Gets a kick out to Blakely. Blakely for a long 2 and in. And Gabe Blakely gets on the board to make it 41-36. IB back in the front court to Kazmarek. Over to Coates. Coates against Wart. Off the dribble. Jump stops. Back iron. Nose good. Fullerton with it, up to Beheimer. Beheimer fakes about it, gets stop and go dribble, and no shot. They're going to call on the floor there. That's a great hesitation move by Beheimer. That's Coates' third. That's a huge foul.
We'll take that one.
IB starting to draw up a little foul trouble here on their own end. Mainly 2 players, but 2 key players right now. Fullerton off the bounce here against Hendill. You got Beheimer working on Coates. Beheimer off the bounce, creates it with a right hand scoop shot and good for Cole Beheimer. Nifty little up and under move by Cole. Ball up to Alvey. Alvey gives it right back to Coates. Coates off the bounce to Kendall. Left hand blows it. They're going to call goaltending because Wart touched the net. They're going to call basket interference because the ball was on the backboard when he touched the net on that. So that's going to be 2 points for Kazmarek. Makes it 43-38 with 2:41 left to go. Fullerton up to Wart. Wart off the bounce in the left hand. Pass is deflected there by Hendale. I think I'd attack Coates here to try to get that 4th foul on him. Beheimer goes right at him with the right hand, and Cole Beheimer no good on the tough layup. Bout gets it to fall up to Cooper. Cooper up to Kazmarek. Doesn't like it. Working on Hendel. Needs somebody to get it to. Dribble handoff there to Hendel. Over to Cooper. Over to Coates. Getting a little careless with the basketball. Fullerton goes around the back door to Coates. Up and in. That's Toby Cooper. 4-2 over Blakely. Beheimer on the right side here. 54-38 with a minute 59 left to go on your Cash Communications scoreboard. Ward on the right hand dribble. to the left, give and go to Fullerton. Ooh, good give and go fake, but he's blocked there by Albies. Stays with it, comes back out with it. Coates is hounding him. Got Wart for three. Nice give and go for the layup. That's a great work by Fullerton, staying with the play and not giving up on it. Needs to keep going. That's what we talked about. He got blocked once, but he kept with it. The pressure by Wart. Carr, you got a trap here. Kazmarak gets out of it, throws a baseball pass over there to Coates. Coates back out to Hindale to settle down the offense with a minute 23 left to go here and a 5-point lead for IB. Hindle over to 22. You can see the ball starting to get a lot looser for both teams. The ball starting to pop out, fatigue. That pressure situation starting to sink in here for both groups. Hindale fighting.
Get him all hands.
Kazmarak gets it back over to Albies. Pump fakes Carr and shoots it anyway. Hindale on the rebound and gets it in. And exactly what one of my boys said, we got to box out at halftime, was one of my halftime sayings that one of my kids said, and he's exactly right. We have to get a body on somebody. The smallest man on the floor just got that rebound and put it in and gave him a 7-point lead. Fullerton over to Carr. Carr turns down the three. Over to Beheimer. Beheimer off the left side. Left side over to Carr. Carr for three. And it is no good. Rebounded by Kazmarak up in the front court to Coates. Coates off the right-handed dribble. He's got Albies. Shot fake up and in. And that's Hank Albies. Putting it in. Makes it 49-40 with 22 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Fullerton off the bounce. Takes it. Steps in. And nothing's called on a whole bunch of contact there, and Fullerton's slow to get up. I hope Tate's all right. I think Albies made that shot without a shoe on the other end.
I think there's a sign that says shoes must be worn.
Yeah.
No shirts, no shoes, no service.
If that was a mask, boy, people would be throwing a fit right now, wouldn't they?
Yeah, that is for certain. In the day.
In the day, and with 14.3 seconds left to go, as Alvey fixed his shoes. He didn't need a shoe last time to score, did he?
Unfortunately. Maybe we need to get both of them off
If his
of
name was only Shoeless Joe Alvey, it's Hank. Fullerton to be the trigger man. 14 seconds left. End up Beheimer. Beheimer over to Carr. Under 10 seconds. Carr back to Beheimer. Cole's going to work his magic. Got the step back going. Doesn't like it. Back to Carr. Carr bounce pass into Fullerton. Stolen away by Cooper. Cooper with a long shot. Misses it. And there's going to be 1.1 second left to go here in the third quarter. With IB up 49-40 here. They're going to have one shot out. We got time for a catch and shoot. Beheimer's got it at half court. Got the dribble off and misses it. And with that, on your Cass Communications scoreboard, Illini Bluffs is up 49-40 on your Brown County Hornets. We'll be back after these local sponsors.
Interested in solar for your home? Confused by the information available on the savings and tax credits available? Or if any of the options will work for you? Call Scranton Heating and Cooling at 217-773-2626 and let the Comfort Man take away the confusion and plan the best system for your home or business. They will visit your home or business, evaluate your unique situation, then Scranton's will sit down with you and discuss each option, giving personal service and planning from Scranton Heating and Cooling. Visit them on the web at comfortman.com.
At Brown County State Bank, our interest is in the students of our community. We think it's important to reward students for their hard work. With our Hoorays for A program, students can earn cash for their savings account. Plus, the students in school will be entered into an annual grand prize contest. Stop in the Brown County State Bank for Hooray for A's rules. Brown County State Bank, 101 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, member FDIC, and equal opportunity lender.
And we're back here on BCHornetsports.com. Jared Hoots and Lisa Surratt bringing you action here on BrownCountyHornetsports.com. And there's 8 minutes left to go here. Illini Bluffs is up 49-40 on your Brown County Hornets. Illini Bluffs is going to start with the ball. Out there for your Hornets is Woodward, Beheimer, Fullerton, Carr, and Blakely. For Illini Bluffs is Kazmarak, Alvey, Coates, Cooper, and Hindale. Only foul trouble for Illini Bluffs is White's got 4. Cooper has 3, I think. That's a good start by Brown County, forcing the turnover early. I think this young Illini Bluffs squad, we got to keep the pressure on them. You can see they're starting to get a little loose with the ball. We can't let them have that momentum We got to make them get going, and Beheimer on the drive, doesn't like it, kicked over to Blakely. Blakely's got Carr over to Carr. Carr drives baseline, doesn't like it. Got Fullerton. Fullerton off the bounce, goes strong with the right hand, up and under, gets him up again, and rolls it in. Tate Fullerton cuts the lead to 7 here. Might have got popped in the eye or the nose. He's struggling with something, but he's going to stay in the game because he's a tough player. They got Coates over the Kazmarek, turns down the shot, out to Alves for 3. The big man didn't get it to fall, and that's rebounded strongly by Blakely there. And here's a chance for the Hornets to cut into the lead. Out to Carr. Carr off the bounce against Alves. Doesn't like it. Got Blakely off the bounce. Back to Fullerton. Fullerton right-handed dribble out to Woodward, and they're going to call a hand check. Haven't seen that all night, but if they're going to start calling it, I'm glad it's on them.
I think Fullerton got it in the eye the last time. Coach just asked him, he's like, "You okay?"
He's going to tell you okay.
I'm sure he is. I can't see, but I'm okay.
Yep, he is fine. He'll stay out there and fight. Fullerton at the line, so the Hornets is going to be in a 1-on-1 the rest of the way out. Wasco Wabbit.
Put it in.
And Fullerton misses the free throw. Rebounded there. Coates has got the ball, guarded by Woodward. Comes off the screen by Kazmarek. Woodward guarding Coates. Left-handed dribble out to Cooper. Cooper out of bounds to Hendo. Looked like he was going to run the slant route, and he maybe threw the post. I don't know.
I think your boys, one of the boys was going to take over for him.
They're happy. They'd be happy all the way home. They're jacked that they touched that ball. And White's going to come back in the game. He's got his left arm heavily taped up. I don't know what happened last time. He's got 4 fouls coming back in the game here. Looks like they're now 1-2-2 now. Back out of a man. Fullerton on the post goes right after White with the left hand up and in. And Tate Fullerton is going to will the Hornets back here. It's 49-44 with 6:41 left to go on your Cass Communication scoreboard. The seniors trying to take over for the Hornets. Woodward guarding Coates. Now guarded by Fullerton. Now guarded by Woodward. Coates slowing it down. Over to White. White looks for Albies, doesn't like it. Now he kicks it to him. Gets tipped out of there, back to Coates. Coates, good hands by Woodward. Woodward's on the break. Up and going to be a foul by Brody Woodward. That foul's going to be on Toby Cooper. And that's his third. Going to send Woodward to the line. First one's off the back iron and no good. And I don't want to know what our free throw percentage is. I don't think it's very good.
We're not going to talk about that.
Free throw percentage is probably about as good as my math skills. Not good. The free throw's up and no good again. And the ball's tipped away by Wart. The Hornets have to capitalize on these big opportunities they have. Free throws and layups. 6:14 here. Cass Communication scoreboard, 49-44. Illini Bluffs facing the Hornets full court pressure right now. Kicked into Alves. That's a great pressure release right to Cooper to throw it to the 6'9" guy. Good hands by Beheimer. Tipped away. Woodward comes out with it. Back to Beheimer. Beheimer's got Fullerton. He pulls it up against the big man. Goes behind the back. Gets space. Oh, great pump fake, but he's going to throw it away. I don't think Cole realized he had all 6'9" of them up in the air there. If he came back to that left hand, he had a nice, easy shot. Trigger man's going to be Coates for IB. Into White. Top of the key. Over to Coates. Inside. Back out to Coates. Going to walk it back out. Woodward on him. And I tell you what, Coates is an aggressive player. Brody went in once, knew he was going to go in again, and he met the shoulder on that one. And that's Brody's second foul?
I think that is correct. Yeah, I think that's what they just said. I've missed one of them.
Ball into White. Guarded by Fullerton. I like this matchup. There it is. I told you. And Fullerton up and in. Oh! Great read by Tate Fullerton. He's just got to keep playing. Got to make it happen. It's a great steal. We got a double team, and there's Woodward with the steal. And it's taken away. Great hustle by the Hornets, and they're staying with it. Great fight and good timeout by Coach Jones. And with that, 49-44 with 4:14 left to go. We'll be back after these messages.
Why you should want to drive for Dot, because Dot is the best company out there. It's hands down.
I feel like the 4-on-4 off schedule is like one of the best schedules to have to work and still have free time.
Dot has given me the opportunity, put it in front of me, and all I had to do was jump on it. Been happy ever since.
It's been a fantastic ride.
Hi, Chad Yingling here with Yingling and Nissen Insurance.
And Mike Yingling, also with Yingling and Nissen Insurance. Tell me about home and auto packages. It looks like we've had some companies with pretty competitive rates here the last few months.
We've done a lot of quotes here in the last few weeks. I've saved anywhere from $600 to even $1,200 off their annual premium. Been doing really well and saving people a lot of money and providing them excellent coverage.
Pretty competitive on the home and auto stuff if people want to quote.
We'd love to take a look at your stuff, give you a quote, and hopefully save you a bunch of money. Give us a call at 217-773-3397.
Brown County is a rural area, a little over 300 square miles. In a small community, you need somewhere where people can come and get access to materials.
The Brown County Public Library, this new library, will be a central space that really links our communities.
This new library is free access for everyone, all people within Brown County.
We can't do it without you.
This is your library.
Please donate.
Meet me at the library.
And we're back here on BCHornetsports.com with 5:14 left to go. Illini Bluffs up 49-44 under Brown County Hornets. Brown County is leaving it all on the floor right now. We just got to finish on the offensive end. Can't fault their hustle. We just got to finish our free
they're
throws.
working it.
We got to finish our shots in close. And I think if we keep putting pressure on this young IB team, we'll keep getting those open shots.
I think there's some of them getting tired out there, so we just got to keep pushing it.
That's right. That's right. We got Woodward on the wing here, looking for Henry, cutting across. Woodward gets it taken away by Alves. And coach is going to bring it up. We'll see how the young IB squad reacts. Are they going to be patient on offense? Got a lot of freshmen and sophomores out there. Looks like they're learning a little flex set right now, taking some time off the clock. Oh, had a wide open
nice throwaway
off of Cooper there. And that's going to be a turnover IB. Fullerton back in the front court, just what we needed to get back in this game. Needed possessions, empty possessions for IB. Ward at the top of the key over to Beheimer. Beheimer working on White with the 4 fouls. Over to Fullerton, off the bounce, goes in, finds, no, stolen away by Coates. Coates off the drive, and they're not going to give you that call. The Hornets are in the bonus, so we just got to stay aggressive and shoot some free throws. Got to play smart on defense. Let these young guys turn the ball over. Be patient.
I think Colby's going to take a seat, and Beheimer's coming back in.
Carr's coming back. Is that 4 on Colby?
3 is what I've got him down for, but it could have been 4. I did not hear what he said.
We don't have that scoreboard that keeps track of the
we
fouls
have
here,
nothing
so
to give us.
Apologize on some of the points and fouls here. Fullerton guarded White. I like that matchup. That's a 3-pointer taken by 22 Coates, and that's going to be a foul there on Brandon Coates, and that's going to send Woodward to the line for the 1-and-1.
And I think that's Coates' 4th.
Yep, I believe you're correct. That's 4. And that might turn into a battle of attrition. Who do you have on the floor? White has 4. Coates has 4.
Brody's needs a 1 here. He's got some 3s. We'll take a 1 shot.
And it's no good. And
Jumped
Albee pulls down the board. White handling the ball now. Gets it up to Coates. Coates, the lone junior out, the lone upperclassman out there for IB. IB up to Cooper. Cooper on the left-handed bounce, works it into Pazarak, goes up, and no good. Rebounded there, pulled down by Fullerton. Is going to get a foul. Yes, he is. That's a great job by Tate Fullerton staying with that. We're going to go to the line, shoot some free throws.
Kaz is third for certain, and it might be his fourth.
And we got the mass timeout, and that foul was on who?
It was on Kaz, and that is his third.
That's third on number 44. So we'll be back after these messages on BCHornetsports.com.
KLC Inc. They are an apparel shop that specializes in screen printing, embroidery, custom and team apparel, promotional products, fundraising items, home decor, and personalization of almost anything. They strive to make the customer number one and get the customer the professional results that they are looking for. KLC Inc. at 509 Pittsfield Road, or call them at 217-773-9090. KLC Inc. You think it, we ink it.
At Henry Automotive, they believe in honest, hometown service. They have the latest in technology and tools and are equipped for any job. So, whether it's an oil change, scheduled maintenance, a check engine light, or a major repair, Doug and Darren Henry, your ASE certified mechanics, are standing by to get you back on the road. Henry Automotive, located at 1157 690 East Street, Mount Sterling. Just turn north at the KC Hall onto Damon Road. Drive 1.8 miles and look for the big blue and yellow sign. Call Henry Automotive at 773-9066. Once again, that's Henry Automotive at 773-9066.
And we're back on BCHornetsports.com with 3:53 left to go in the fourth quarter. Illini Bluffs up 49-44 here. Tate Fullerton's at the line here. We've been shooting free throws great today, so we'll see if that doesn't work. Good positivity maybe changes our fortune right now for the Hornets. We got a little foul trouble for IB. Kazmarek, number 44's got 3. Coates has 3, and White's got 4. With that, I think Wart has either 3 or 4. We're not for sure exactly how many he has.
We know he's got 3, and we hope it's not 4.
Yep, the Hornets in the double bonus. Now here comes Tate Fullerton at the line, up and no good, rolls out.
Couldn't have got any more rim if he tried.
Nope. And Fullerton back at the line here to try to cut into this lead. Up and good.
That's what we want.
Makes it a 2-possession ball game. Full court press by the Hornets. Thrown into Alves. Alves off the bounce. Over to White. White dribbled it in, stolen away. Nope. Fullerton got his hand on it. White got it back, and it got a timeout by IB. So with that, we got a 30-second timeout. Do you just want to keep it here or no?
I can do whatever you want.
Yeah, we'll just keep it here with 30-second timeout. 3 minutes and 43 seconds left to go. Hornets are down 4. IB's ball on their sideline. Looks like Coates is going to check in. It looks like for the Hornets, IB has a great pressure release by just throwing it up to number 32, Alves. Like, they're not going to get to it, but once he gives it up is when the pressure should happen, because you're not going to be able to take it away from him because you're not going to be able to jump it high.
You can't get him, so go ahead and.
Yep. So it's one of those things. Once he picks up his dribble, then we can go get that next guy. I really like the Fullerton and White matchup, just because he's picked his pocket a couple times with that. So we got a man-to-man defense employed by Brown County. Kazmarek is going to be the trigger man. No ball pressure on White. Fullerton's now up on him. We got Henry, Beheimer, Carr, and Woodward in the game. Henry guarded Kazmarek. Fullerton on White, and he takes it away.
Steal.
Up to Beheimer. Beheimer up and in, and that cuts the lead to 2 with 3:27 left to go on the Cass Communications scoreboard. Every possession is getting a lot tighter now for the young IB squad. And now that's into Coates. Coates guarded by Woodward. Coates off the bounce, got Alves with the high ball screen, pulls it up, the young fella doesn't get it. White with the rebound, up and no good, and that ball is going to, that should be Brown County's ball. That is definitely out on Alves, but that is going to go against the Hornets, unfortunately. I think everybody in the gym but the official thought that should be Brown County's ball.
Exactly. Unfortunately, the wrong color shirt.
The only guy that matters had it the other way. And there's a down screen. And the ball comes in. Alves back out to Coates. Coates off the bounce. Ball's tipped. And that's Hindale. Coates is kind of taking control out there for the IB, the only upperclassman. Blakely has now entered the game for
Woodward. Woody took a seat.
And Hindell is in the game. Got a pass over to Cooper. Cooper comes off the ball screen. Doesn't like it. Back over to Kazmarek. Off the bounce. Alvey is guarded by Carr. Blakely moving his feet well. Back over to Cooper. Cooper to Kazmarek. IB's not in a hurry. They got the lead here. The Hornets only have 5 fouls, so they can take a gamble. And that's a good hustle by Gabe Blakely. Gabe Blakely comes up with it, and that's a timeout by Coach Jones. Great play by Gabe Blakely, and that's going to be Brown County's ball. And with the timeout on the floor, we'll be back after these messages in a sec.
9066.
This is Brandon Kindhart with Double K Firearms. At Double K Firearms, we treat you like family and want you to enjoy your experience while you're here. We buy, sell, and trade new and used firearms and much, much more. We offer an amazing...
And we'll be back with Double K Firearms in a second here. But on BCHornetsports.com, we got a 2-point ball game here with 2:29 left to go after a great defensive play by Gabe Blakely to get the Hornets possession here. We got Fullerton, Woodward, Carr, Wart, and Beheimer in the ball game. A 5-out offense, man-to-man by IB. We got Beheimer. I like his matchup here on Hindell. He crosses him over, goes behind the back, gets in the paint. The ball is stripped away, but Fullerton came up with it. Back to Wart. Good fight by Tate. Wart goes in the lane. Up right hand, no good. Rebounded there by Alves. Alves fighting the guys off of him. Out to Hindell. Hindell, it's going to be close to 10 seconds if we stay with this. Going to be real close. Oh, real close, and the ball gets over to Coates. Coates guarded by Wart. Wart's going to tip the ball out of bounds with that. Each one of these possessions are very valuable. We got a timeout, and we're going to go back to Double K Firearms here, and we'll be back after these messages.
This is Brandon Kindhart with Double K Firearms. At Double K Firearms, we treat you like family and want you to enjoy your experience while you're here. We buy, sell, and trade new and used firearms and much, much more. We offer an amazing selection and extremely competitive price. We would love to get you set up with whatever it is you're looking for, whether it's for hunting, recreation, or just adding to your collection. That's Double K Firearms, 212 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, or call 217-430-7523. And remember, always support local, and the best time to buy it's when you see it.
This is Tracy Hendricker with the Hendricker Funeral Home in Mount Sterling. On behalf of our entire family, we wish the best of luck to all the Hornet teams this season. Jamie and I have always been so proud of the athletic programs in the Brown County School District, which was such an important part of our own children's formative years. We are honored and humbled to have served so many families in Brown County and pledge to continue the tradition of assisting families with the dignity and compassion our community deserves. Thank you, and go Hornets!
We're back on BCHornetsports.com. Illini Bluffs ball with a 1-point lead. 1:52 left to go here in the fourth quarter. And every one of these possessions becomes huge for both teams down the stretch here. Ball's thrown into Alves. Alves on the back door. Give and go over to Kazmarek, and the trash man puts it in for 2 to extend the lead to 4 points. A great out-of-bounds set. The old give and go from the sideline out-of-bounds play by Coach Bass there. And we got Woodward off of back to Fullerton. Fullerton struggled in the corner, needs some help, finds Wart. Wart's going to go up strong and blocked by Alves. Got it again, back out to Carr, resetting the offense to Beheimer. Beheimer, like that matchup, take advantage of it, Cole. We got Carr over to Wart. Wart over to Fullerton. Need to space out the floor. There we go. I still like the Beheimer matchup. Ball over to Fullerton. We got to swing it one time, boys. Over to Carr. Carr back to Wart. Wart off the bounce. Goes up with it, and it's going to be fouled. And count the bucket. Colby Wart works it up and in and stays with it to bring the Hornets to 2 points. Possibility 1. A big-time shot by Colby.
We've been making free throws. We want to continue.
Something different. Wart up with it, and good. It makes it a 1-point lead for Illini Bluffs with 1:02 to go on your Cass Communications scoreboard. We've got a timeout, Illini Bluffs here. And we'll be back after these messages.
to Mount Sterling IGA, a small-town grocery store that offers our community the selection, variety, and prices found in larger markets. By maintaining our hometown proud attitude by offering convenience and customer service second to none. Looking for lunch? Check out the deli for daily lunch specials and homemade salads. Open Monday through Saturday, 7 to 9 p.m., Sunday, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. The Mount Sterling IGA, 200 Pittsfield Road, Mount Sterling, Illinois, a proud sponsor of Brown County Students in Athletics.
When it comes to your money, local is better. Farmers National Bank of Griggsville is here in the heart of the community, working where we live. We make sensible loans to our friends and neighbors so that we can help our community grow. Stop by and see our friendly staff and see what we can do to meet your financial goals. Located in Griggsville, Pittsfield, and Mount Sterling. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And we're back on BCHornetsports.com with 1:02 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Brown County trails 50-51 here on your Cass Communications scoreboard. Be Illini Bluffs ball out of bounds, going full court. Game rundown here. The Hornets earn the double bonus. We'll be shooting 2. No, IB, they only have 5 fouls, so we can take some gambles here on the defensive end. The Hornets are employing the full court pressure here. Out of bounds, this Coates taking it with him. Into Cooper. Cooper back to Coates, guarded by Woodward, and they're going to foul him immediately with 58.5 seconds left to go. And looks like Coates comes up a little lame. Hopefully he can stay in the game for IB anyway. He's their senior leader. Got 58.5 seconds left to go here. Out of bounds again. Coates, the trigger man, the lone upperclassman. Ball into Alves. Tough pass. Got it back to Coates. Got a double team. Back out to Alves. That pressure release is huge. Back up to Cooper. Cooper finds a trash man. Misses the shot. Alves out of bounds, and that ball is going to be Brown County's ball. That was a great press break into Kazmarek. He missed the shot from in close, and the Hornets have the chance to take the lead here with 45 seconds. They got Wart, drives, spins. Might have traveled, but got away with it. Over to Beheimer. Beheimer guarded by Hendo. I think we got to take advantage of Cole Fullerton. That right now is that driving lane for Beheimer. Back into Fullerton. Fullerton off the left. Goes up strong. Off the front out. No good. Rebounded by Alves. Ball thrown into Coates. The Hornets, that's going to be a foul there. And Coates has got it. I think he took a shot to the face as Carr was going for the ball there. Hopefully that young man's all right. Carr's trying to help him up. We got 22.7 seconds left. Coates is going to be going to the line for a 1-and-1 in a 51-50 game to try to extend their lead. The timeout situation is 2 apiece. That's Brown County's 7th foul. Brown County should be shooting 2 free throws anytime they go. And that foul is going to be on Carr. You got a 1-and-1 here. Got to make sure we box out on these attempts. We've got to get the rebound. These are the killers here if you can't rebound the basketball after he misses this.
No free throw. No make go, no make go.
And Coates up with it in. And the junior is really stepping up for the IB. He's had great ball handling skills for him. He's running it down the stretch. He has a chance to stretch the lead to 3 here with 22.7 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Coates up with the second one, off the front iron, no good. Rebounded by Woodward, up to Fullerton. Fullerton in the front court, working on Coates, goes hard to the rim, up and in, and he ties the ball game. Tate Fullerton, and Brown County has the full court pressure still on him. Don't need to foul here. Oh, we got a wide open lane. We got a bounce pass over. Good hustle by Beheimer. Up into Kazmarek with 4 seconds left. Fullerton with the ball. We got a timeout on the floor. And Illini Bluffs is up 54-52. 4.9 seconds left. And with that, we'll be back after these messages from our sponsors.
Banks are involved in every aspect of our daily lives. They support us as we turn life's goals into accomplishments. Goals like purchasing that new car, opening a small business, buying or building a home, planning a wedding, or preparing for retirement. Bank with a partner you can trust and count on. Farmer State Bank and Trust Company of Mount Sterling. Locally owned, locally operated, locally dedicated. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
It's Sleep Tight's biggest sale of the year. Get a king for the price of a queen and a queen for the price of a twin. You heard me right. It's king for the price of a queen and a queen for the price of a twin. And as always, free delivery, free setup, and free removal of your old mattress. Better bed, less money? You bet. It's Sleep Tight's king for the price of a queen and queen for the price of a twin. Going on now at Sleep Tight, Quincy, Jacksonville, and Macomb.
All right, we're back here. We got 5.4. They added time. 5.4 left to go here. And the Illini Bluffs, let's just keep it here so we can explain the situation probably. They looks like they added some seconds. It's 5.4 with that. So for all you old school Missouri UCLA fans, Tyus Edney went to the floor, I think it was 3.6 seconds. So you can throw it in, dribble it, and get a layup in this amount of time with that.
Or you can be like Illini West and show a three-pointer. Hey, the girls have done it twice.
Hey, a three-pointer guarantees us a win. The other thing is you got to attack. You got to attack because you are in double bonus. So at worst, if you get fouled, you have a chance to tie the game. 54-52. Illini Bluffs is up on Brown County. Obviously, for Brown County, you need Fullerton, you need Beeheimer, something going to the rim. All right, going to the rim. Is the screen still locked up at home? Send us a message.
They should have us on.
It says video is down.
Yeah, we got the video off, and we should have just the game on us.
You got the game on?
Game's on. Make sure there's
everybody's hollering video. The
game pictures
all
right there.
The game picture should be on. The mattress is on the screen now, dude. It says. All right, we got 5.4 left to go. It says camera again. I don't know. They said the camera's good.
Camera's there.
Camera's good. All right, here we go. And Carr's going to inbound it to Fullerton. Fullerton's got the ball. He's across half court. 3. Kicks it up to Woodward. Woodward off the box. Takes the 3 at the buzzer. It's going to be short. And IB holds on to beat Brown County 54-52. Hard-fought game by your Brown County Hornets. Nothing to hang their heads about. And we'll be back after these messages to give you the final stats.
Sleep tight.
Sleep tight.
Orthopedics is probably one of the best specialties where you see something that's happened that's ugly and you get to see such a change when you fix them.
My passion is getting people back to their regular activities of life.
That's the reason why I went into orthopedics.
This job has been so satisfying.
It is so much fun to do what I do.
You get to help a lot of people, and it's definitely one of the things that give me great satisfaction.
We're back on BCHornetsports.com. Here we are at the post-game, sponsored by Mount Sterling IGA. Your Mount Sterling IGA is a great place for lunch. Check out your daily specials in the deli. Mount Sterling IGA, 200 Pittsfield Road, Mount Sterling, Illinois. We're going to go over the defensive player of the game, sponsored by Cassing Lumber Company. Hometown family-owned lumber, do-it-best hardwood store, helping build a community for 45 years. Cassing Lumber Company, Route 99 South, Mount Sterling. Call 773-2611. And our offensive player of the game, KLC Inc., is sponsored that at 504 Pittsfield Road in Mount Sterling, or call 217-773-9090. KLC Inc., you think it, we ink it. So with this, our end-of-the-game stats here for your for first, we'll go over the Illini Bluffs. Wyatt Hindle had 4 points, 9 points by Brandon Coates. Coates did a great job handling the ball, being a upper-class leader for IB. Toby Cooper had 10. Hank Alvey, the big man in the middle, had 18. And Ben Kazmarak, I like to call him the trash man, had 13 points, rounding out your score for IB. Brody Woodward had 10 points for Brown County. Tate Fullerton had 12. Jake Lanning had 2. Mason Henry had 2. Sam Carr had 5. Cole Beeheimer had 19. Gabe Blakely had 2. And Colby Wart had 3 points for your Hornets. Rounding out there, we don't have the free throw stats. With that, I would say obviously if we're looking at, I guess you'd say keys to the game, or things that stuck out. Obviously free throws for the Hornets.
I think that was ours.
Free throws for the Hornets is a huge one for us. With that, obviously
he's working with the lame one tonight.
She's perfectly fine, and obviously rebounding early was a huge thing for the Hornets. For Illini Bluffs, I think they did a good job keeping their composure just enough for being a young team. They hit enough shots. Like I said, I think Brandon Coates was a big factor handling the ball, being the only upperclassman out there, did a good job with that. I thought for our Hornets, we did a great job keeping the intensity, playing hard, just a few mistakes here and there as far as our defensive rebounding and just finishing all at the offensive end kind of cost us tonight against IB's length. You feel your heart goes out to the seniors for Brown County, Brody Woodward, Tate Fullerton, Jake Landing, Mason Henry, Gabe Blakely. Hope I didn't miss anybody. Blakely, Henry, Lanning, Fullerton, and Woodward. All kids that play multiple sports at Brown County, just finished up their high school career. I know we've got some guys playing in an all-star game, but it's always hard to play your last of something no matter what sport it is.
Look forward to seeing them in ball.
Yeah,
baseball's going to be short.
Baseball's coming up. I know they don't want to think about that right now after this game, but I don't know. Great respect for all those kids when they do things. They do things the right way. Not only are they good effort kids, but they're good role models of how to be a good person. And at the end of the day, you can lose on the basketball floor, but you don't want to lose in life. They're good people. We're producing quality people out of Brown County, and that's one thing that I know I'm really proud of, being a part of the coaching staff in multiple sports, that they're good people. They come back to the community. They go out in their own life in the world and do things the right way and bring pride to Brown County.
And I think that's an outstanding thing to see from you as a coach, because it isn't just, unfortunately, yes, we'd like to win every single game we play, but that's not realistic. So when the games are all over, are you still being an outstanding athlete, not just on the court, but out there in public? And that's the most important part, because there's 20 years from now, dude, you're not going to be playing basketball more than likely, but you're still going to be an outstanding citizen in the community, and you want to be known for that respect and be proud of the fact that you were a Brown County athlete.
Yes, and that's exactly right. Those kids played their heart out. They left it on the floor. You go with the Gabe Blakely's diving play on the defensive end, Fullerton driving to the basket, Brody laying on the floor, Jake providing energy off the bench, Mason providing the hustle that he provides on the rebounding end. All those kids had something they brought to the table and shouldn't hang their head down and should be very proud of their accomplishments this year. 22-10.
Nothing to bark about.
Yeah, nothing to hang your head out. Obviously, you wish you'd be playing more, but unfortunately, that's the game of life. There's a lot of games that I wish I had won, and it just didn't work out that way.
It didn't work out that way. We'll make another attempt at something else.
And we're going to try again.
And on behalf of BC Hornet Sports, I'm going to say thanks, Jared, especially because you picked up most of the slack here tonight with Steve being away in his other job. And so I do appreciate you jumping on board and taking this under your arms for us, because it has been a great thing to be able to bring the sports for the girls and the boys. Yes, we hate to see that both of the seasons have come to an end, but nothing to bark about on either side of it. And we're going to be, BC Hornet Sports will be back out there with it in baseball and softball.
Yeah, and we're looking forward to that. Should have two pretty good teams out there to broadcast on baseball and softball. And I know from being a fan where I can sit at home in my chair, I love what you guys do. I know everybody else does. Big thank you for you and Steve to bringing this game and kind of being early in the game where you guys weren't playing. You were one of the first ones doing it, and everybody in Brown County loves sitting around. I know I get like a group text message of people whenever the game's going on about what's going on. So thank you to you guys and all the hard work that you guys do and giving your time. And it's been a pleasure for me to do it. I enjoy doing it with that. So thanks for that. And quick reminder, we'll have 4 guys shooting in the three-point shootout on Friday also. So if you want to come up here and watch them, I can't remember. I think it's 4 seniors that's doing that, but I'm not for sure. And also on Monday, we will host the girls super sectional game. So if you want some more basketball, that'd be a good opportunity right there in Brown County. Should see some pretty good basketball. You guys following the girls. It's probably going to be, my guess is going to be, either Unity or, was it Brimfield or Elmwood?
Brimfield last night.
Brimfield. So,
and I'm telling you, Brimfield played a real good game, but Unity has been sporting a really good game. I'm pulling for them because they're a small local school. Yep. And we'd like to see our local kids right out along with it. So, come out and support them in our gym.
Yep, and with that, we're going to sign off. So this has been a broadcast of BCHornetsports.com. Thanks again for listening, and thanks for all you guys do, and go Hornets.